What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Quick piece of Xbox news here for you. I thought was worth making a video on. I've really been enjoying the FPS Boost feature on the Series X and S, and they have dumped a ton of games, or that feature onto a ton of games today. Over 70 games, now bringing us to 97 games that have FPS Boost available. Yes, a lot of these are older games, but this kind of backwards compatibility, support, and features that Microsoft has been doing the past few years is something that gamers, including myself, really appreciate. And I am replaying some of these older games that have been included in this list, so that's pretty exciting. So I'm going to take a look at this article really quick from Polygon here, and then we're going to go over and just scroll through the list of 97 games so that you can see what those are. So there's now 97 Xbox One games that support the Xbox Series X's FPS Boost feature. Microsoft announced today with a batch of around 70 titles adding the option after a dozen joined last week. The feature increases the frame rate of some Xbox One games to 60 or 120 frames per second on the newer consoles. Xbox's Major Nelson noted on Twitter that many of the games are included in the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription as either part of Game Pass's library or the EA Play collection available to Ultimate level subscribers. The titles added on Monday include a full run of Traveler's Tales LEGO adaptations for the Xbox One, Dirt 4, Alien Isolation, the remasters of Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed Rogue, plus the 3 remasters in Assassin's Creed the Ezio collection, which are Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. Now, Assassin's Creed 3 is the remaster I'm currently replaying. I really enjoyed that game back when it came out on the Xbox 360, and I'm interested to jump in and take a look at it now with FPS Boost. The game already looked really nice. The remaster looked really nice. Getting that FPS where it needs to be is going to make a huge difference in the experience playing that game. Moving on to this last part right here, Microsoft notes that some games must reduce their resolutions in order to achieve higher frame rate performance. In such cases, FPS Boost for those games is off by default. Currently, 20 of the 97 games are affected, including Fallout 4, N76, Far Cry 5, New Dawn, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and The Evil Within 2, and also the Titanfall games and whatnot as well, and there's a couple of other ones. So yeah, some of the games do have to do that. They have to reduce the resolution. For me, that's absolutely fine when we're talking about wanting to get that FPS boost, especially in certain games like PvP and first-person shooters. That's just fine. So anyways, to turn this on, and I've made videos on the channel, you just go into the Manage the Game and Add-on section. When you click Start on a game, go down to Manage Game and Add-on section, and you go into those compatibility options, and that's where you have your Auto HDR and your FPS Boost that you can turn on and off for all of those games. And I'll continue to show that in future videos as well. So let's jump over and take a look at that list of games like we were talking about here. All 97 games that we have right here. Let's see if we can show all of them on one page. There we go. So we have 97. So you can see we've got, I was surprised to see Anthem on there as well, but that was in the last EA, I believe. So Alien games, a bunch of Assassin's Creed. You can see the Battlefield stuff that hit last week. We've got the Dead Island stuff, Dirt 4, Dishonored is in there, Dying Light is in there, and that one is interesting. And if you scroll up here, you'll see this side Series S and this is X. So you have some games not available, just meaning the boost wasn't able to happen on the Series S. I have the S and X sitting here, so I've been messing around with that a little bit, but for the most part, it gets most of these games on there. So all the Halo games that were there, the Gears, we got more Fallout games that came on there, all of those Lego games as mentioned. And I just want to go down through here. I don't want to mention too many of them. It'll take too long. Just want you guys to be able to see the list of 97 games that have FPS Boost right now. And this feature, just like the backwards compatibility that first came out a few years ago, I was excited for that. It meant a lot to me that they were keeping those old games alive. And there's our list of 97. Now I'm going to kind of scroll back up. But yeah, this feature has just again shown to me Microsoft just really catering to what gamers would like to see. And even if you're not a person that's going to go back and play any of these games, just the fact that they are showing that much love means a lot going forward as a company in general. and is in gaming. So anyways, there's our 97 games. You guys were able to check those out right there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you using the FPS Boost feature very much? Are you playing any of these games? I definitely have been jumping in, and it just makes a tremendous difference for me, and it really changes the experience of these games. If you haven't tried it yet, but you have the ability, you have one of the consoles, I highly suggest pick a game that you really loved that used to run at 30 FPS or 60, jump in, play it at 60 or 120, and it's truly a wonderful experience. So anyways, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video, guys. I really appreciate it. Tried to go through this as quickly as I could for you. If you haven't already, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell. You know all that stuff helps the channel, and I really appreciate it. Thanks again for coming to watch, and I'll see you in the next one.